folks, here's your one more question, and it's the best question of all. What's more important to you? Not paying a commission or putting the most money in your pocket? Well, ladies and gentlemen, any seller is interested in the money. So what is more important to them? Not paying a commission or putting the most money in your pocket? Well, putting the most money in my pocket. So my follow-up question is, so if I can show you how working with me can actually help you accomplish that goal of putting the most money in your pocket, would you be interested in hearing about it? Folks, it's not a matter of whether they can do it themselves or not doing it themselves. It's a matter of can they put the most money in their pocket. And somebody says to me, I'm not interested. I go, you're not interested in putting the most money in your pocket? Oh, no, we're interested in that. Great. When can we talk about it? Once again, ladies and gentlemen, it works because it makes sense. What is more important to you? Not paying the commission or putting the most money? They think it's the same thing. Well, isn't it the same thing? Absolutely not. And if I can show you, ma'am, how it's not the same thing, would you see any disadvantage in hearing about it? Great thing to say. Would you see any disadvantage? Well, how in the world would there be some disadvantage in you getting information that you need to make an intelligent... You aren't interested in making an intelligent decision, aren't you? Well, sure. Would you see any disadvantage in the hearing? How you could actually make more money? Now, everybody asks me, Bill, how do we do that? Folks, I'm going to share with you the best close in the real estate business. This is it. You will make more money using this close than anything else in the industry if you learn how to do it right. See, ladies and gentlemen, that was appointment 1 with the for sale by owner. Appointment 2 is when I come back to now show them how it is that I can help you make more money. So I'm going to use what's called the 4 types of buyers close. And the reason it's so effective is it allows you to change their perspective. Now, as good as that is, and it's great, trust me. Because, folks, I got to tell you, there are no other buyers for them to sell to. That's a fact. They can argue all they want, but the reality of it is, yeah, they might sell it themselves. But you're not going to put more money in your pocket than you will by working with me. And as good as that all is, they still frequently say to me, well, Bill, we're just going to try it ourselves. It's the way it works. See, they move through stages. I want you to visualize, if you would, the for sale by owner train ride. See, it's a train ride, and every for sale by owner pulls out of the 100% sure I'm going to sell it myself station. Every single for sale by owner pulls out of the station confident they're going to sell it themselves. But 70% of them pull in the uh-oh, I better list station. 70% of the time they pull in the uh-oh, I better list station. So folks, your key then, and the most important key in working for sale by owners, is the follow-up. It's the follow-up that gets us listing for sale by owners, not all these other things. Because folks, here's the key. You must get on the train, and we do that by getting the appointment and getting out there and meeting them. But the key is being on the train when it pulls into the uh-oh, I better list station. And the only way to be on that train when it pulls in is to stay in touch. So folks, here's the key. FSBO follow-up works best on Sunday night and Monday, because that is when their frustration level is at its peak. Every seller thinks the weekend is going to be the time. So I want you to get in the habit of doing your for sale by owner follow-up on Sunday night and Monday morning, and it's very simple. You call them up. Hi, is this Mrs. Johnson? Mrs. Johnson, this is Bill Fields over at Bill Fields and Associates. I am updating my inventory of available properties and just wanted to see if you sold yours, did you? No. Are you ready to put me to work for you? No. Is there anything I can do to help you? No. Okay, I'll call you next week. And then every once in a while they go, don't bother. I go, it's okay, no bother. Because it's no bother. And I know, ladies and gentlemen, that I've gotten a lot of for sale by owner listings because I was the only agent still on the train when it pulled in the station. Now, by the way, We like to not only call them, but we like to send them something too. We have a little for sale by owner self-help kit. And what we do is after we call them on Sunday night, Monday, we send them a little note that says, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to me. I've enclosed some paperwork in case you're fortunate enough to find a buyer for your property. If I can help you in any way, don't hesitate to call. Now, of course, the paperwork we're giving them is paperwork that's really geared towards making them understand they are not prepared for doing the job. For instance, the first thing we send them on week 1, we send them the non-foreign seller affidavit form from the Internal Revenue Service. Yeah, it's actually called the non-foreign seller affidavit. It's great. Then the second week, we send them the DD 214, request for eligibility statement from the Veterans Administration. And because we all know the VA didn't print small enough, we reduced it down. So every week they get something for us, and they keep it because they don't know if they need it or not. I don't know if you need a non-foreign seller affidavit, but you know when it comes from the Internal Revenue, you better check to see. And what happens is by the 3rd or 4th week, they're going to call you and go, help! See, ladies and gentlemen, the key for sale by owners is not worrying about them, but worrying about you. And I just want you to think every day, can I get on a for sale by owner train ride, and can I stay it to the end? So thank you very much for being here, because I just believe for sale by owners is the most important thing, because there are so many of them out there, and they're so readily available for you. You've just got to get past this mental block. And don't let the woo-woo stand in your way, okay? Great. Good luck to you. Happy Fizbo hunting.